This is the Jim Fannon Show on Niagara's News Talk 610. Call now, 905-688-2582, 1-877-610-2582, or text us at 61010.
One mistake in my life. I should have burned Berlin down. And now the drugs are slowly wearing off. And your smile looks more like
and a sensational Sunday to you. Beautiful day out there. Give thanks. The rain's holding off. Get some sun. Get in the garden. I hope you're doing something great with it. Thanks for checking us out. I'm Jim Fannon. We run every Sunday right here. Your live broadcast time is 6:30. Right here every Sunday from 12 Yates Street. We are live. And we have your live bumper music as Drew Comerford lights up our local Laura Secord Battle of the Bands winners. They're all like, oh, get it out. You can do it, Jimmy. Coaching me on from the other side of the glass. Back in the Daze is here. Finally, we've been chasing these guys down before. Billy Sadler's been in the booth before. Cole Shannon, Jesse Day. Joel is out, thank God, because I don't want to take a stab at his last name. Scott Robinson on bass. You're going to light it up for us today. Playing the bumpers in and out. Got a decent show planned for you today. This is the week preceding Craft Beer Festival, and it's got me cranked. I'm a little excited. Not only because we've got another really cool festival come to town that I think's got the potential to do really well financially. Saw Ribfest just go off, and of course, the Grape and Wine Festival is on its way. The Niagara Wine Festival, holding a copy of their program in my hand. We'll hit on some of that as well. Some live acts planned, as you know. But we hit on some of the local talent that have been placed in Montebello Park for Niagara Wine Festival. What's up with the Pied Piper Parade? The Grand Parade is what we're calling the Grape and Wine now. Oh, sorry. The 63rd Annual Meridian Grand Parade. My credit union's got a lot of dough to throw around for sponsorship, huh? So we'll hit on some of that. Also, we'll set up the show coming up this week as I cover for KJ, who covers for Tommy. Tommy gets to take a lot of time off because he has a lot of time off. So KJ's covering for Tommy this week. I'm covering for KJ, and we'll set up the live acts that we've got lined up here. This kind of fell into this as a tradition. In the early days, Jesse Reed and Sarah Beatty brought their guitars in. They played right here in the studio with me. I interviewed them, and they played some bumpers going in and out of music. Next thing you know, X Prime's doing a full set. Forget acoustic. They brought their amps and everything, and we've kind of fallen into, why not showcase local musical talent right here going in and out? So we're carrying that over to this week for KJ's show, and we're rammed. I'm working this like a madman this week. You know how difficult it is to deal with bands and their management. So Billy Sadler and the boys come up today. But Monday, we got Mandeville's come in. Have you ever seen Serena Prine? She's nice. So Monday, the 18th, 5 to 7 for KJ. Mandeville's come in, play live. We also get some guests as well. Jonathan Gallows going to talk to us about back-to-school knapsacks for under-fortunate kids. Tuesday, Whale Eye comes in. Street Pharmacies on Wednesday. And who hasn't seen Figure 4 around town? These guys are legends. Michael Chess, Rob Carroll and the boys come in. Figure 4 is Thursday. And X Prime's on the clock. But USS has answered the call. They will be in Friday, live Human Kebab, Jason Parsons, is coming in with Ash Boo Schultz. We lovingly refer to Ash Boo. That's going to be a lot of fun. Do yourself a favor. Check out some of their YouTube promotional videos for Advanced Basics, their latest album that dropped, I think, in April. These guys are straight up trouble. I can't wait to get them in the booth. They're just a massive amount of fun. Check out my Facebook page as well for seeing USS at a ride stop in Toronto. The cop says, "You want to help us out at the ride?" They're like, "Really? Yeah, you're Toronto legends. Come on." So they played at the ride stop as people were going through, and they're saying, "Thank you for arriving alive." So Mandeville's, Whale Eye, Street Pharmacy, Figure 4, and then USS is in. X Prime, what's up? You coming too? And then we're booked till October 19th for our Sunday shows as well. Final Sight, Kyle Rowe, Charlotte Ross, Katie Gatta, CD, Onofrio, Ardent, Brad Battle, Melissa Schreiner, and A Book for Wanderers are on the 19th. That takes us right up to October 19th. But today, Billy Sadler and the boys are back in the days. They're straight off of winning. Well, not straight off. A few months ago, they won Battle of the Bands at Laura Secord. Billy's been in here. He was in with Wayne Wright of DSBN's Sky the Limit fame. So this is Back in the Days. I am Jim Fannon. This is 610 CKTB.
Street in the Garden City, St. Catharines. This is the Jim Fannon Show on News Talk 610 CKTB. Call anytime. 905-688-2582. Toll free at 1-877-610-CKTB. Pound 610 on the Bell Mobility Network or 61010. And now, Jim Fannon.
Someday I'll be old, you've gone away. Someday I've been told you'll take my place. Don't go searching for warmth inside the cold, wishing that yellow road that you're on would turn to gold. Wise man, the things you've seen haven't told. Old man, I'll comfort you in the cold. Somewhere along I'll find it's okay.
Welcome back. I'm Jim Fannon. What will I say? It's Back in the Days. Secord Band, Billy Sadler and the boys playing it up. Cole Shannon, Jesse Day, Scotty Robinson, and Joel, who's not here and has a very hard to pronounce last name that I'm not going to attempt. The boys will tell you who he is when they come in. They're in at quarter two. We'll get an interview with them. Nicely done. Kid can sing, man. Sky's the limit. Coming up this week, Niagara Craft Beer Festival takes Montebello Park by storm when USS comes in and blows this place up. You're going to love this band. Alternative rock. Used to be a two-piece, but now I understand our homegrown legend, Matt Murphy's playing drums with these guys, is coming in as well. Seen these guys a couple of times. Once at the old Welland House. I'll just call it the Welland House because how many names has the old Welland House had? I think it was Bucks when I was there, or I don't know, whatever they called that thing. Michoud. Now, my buddy says to me, you got to go see USS with me. I'm USS, what's that? That is amazing. That's what you want to check out. And these guys are getting bigger and better. Their lights and stage show is bigger every time they put out an album. And they got a new album out. Advanced Basics dropped this spring. Check out some of their stuff on YouTube. But also some local acts taking the stage on Friday as well. Whale Eye is in at 5:15 at the park. I don't know if they've changed these set times or not, but I thought X Prime was opening for USS at 8 o'clock. Bad, Not Good as well is in. I'm not familiar with those cats. So that's your Friday night lineup. And Jesus, it's not cheap. You're better off to get your weekend pass for $50 than you are to pay $30 at Friday night. And then Saturday, when you don't think you're going to go and all your friends are like, dude, you got to go down and see the Trues, you'll break and pay $35 to get into that. Sunday's only $10. So it's $75, but if you buy the weekend pass, it's $50 ahead of time. Includes all 3 days and 6 $1 tokens. So Niagara Craft Beer Fest comes to town. Saturday's lineup is looking nice as well. My local brother, Damian Smith on Skins, is one of the finest drummers this region's ever seen. I'm dumbfounded. Damian Smith is a straight-up witch on the drums. Nuts. They're at 2 o'clock in the park. Andrew Austin will come in by phone this week for me, do an interview between 5 and 7, Monday to Friday. Can't remember what day, but he's coming in as well. He'll be at the park Saturday at 3:15. The Mandevilles, Serena Prime, can rock. I don't know if you've ever seen Serena Prime live, but she does that rock and roll head shake where she throws her hair around. And apparently she's taken her melon off an amp doing that once in a while and almost knocked herself out. They've been in before. And they're coming in this week to play live to my show as well. They're Monday. But Saturday in the park, they're at 4:30. You want to catch Street Pharmacy at 6. Nice band, getting a lot of ink, a lot of pub around town. They played Scene a couple times. They've been getting a lot of gigs. Street Pharmacy's in at 6 on Saturday at the park. And then Say Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing these guys. The drummer from Alexis on Fire, is it? Say Yes looks really interesting. And then the Trues, the Trues. I don't have a Trues album because I hear them enough on the radio. Big time band out of St. Catharines, Niagara Falls, and Golden Horseshoe. We might even get the Trues call in as well next week. So they're at 9 o'clock on Saturday, and you're better off just to get down. Jump in with your 5-0, your half yard, and take the weekend pass for that thing. That starts Friday night, the 22nd, and I will be there. I'm not going to miss Friday, man. The boys will be coming shuttling in. They're going to leave the park around 6 o'clock to come to the station. I'm talking to the boys from USS, including Matt Murphy, I think. I don't have confirmation on that, but the boys, Human Kebab, Jason Parsons will be in with Ash Boo. And then they got to go back for sound check, but you're going to want to check X Prime out that night, too. It says 6:30 on my schedule here, but I was thinking they changed it to 8, but they do have another gig to go to, and you can actually take a bus. You can skip USS in town and jump on the X Prime VIP bus to wherever they're going, the Horseshoe Tavern or something up in Toronto. I can't remember. It's not the Horseshoe, something in Toronto to play for another radio station's contest. They made the final 6. They said $20, and you can drink all you want. I guess if you bring it, you're allowed to drink it on the bus. But I'm going to stay in town and watch USS. They're coming in Friday. They'll be in with me. Mandeville's on Monday. Whale Eye. Street Pharmacy on Wednesday. Figure 4 Thursday. And then USS. And we're still chasing X Prime. I hope to have an X Prime announcement for you later in the week, if not sooner. Usually I launch it on Facebook, but maybe I'll get announced this week on KJ's show 5 to 7. Check us out. We're rammed. We're cranked. We're excited. Straight up. This is Back in the Daze. On the way back, we're going to take a look at what's coming up with your Niagara Wine Festival. We are a region of festivals. This is Billy Sadler and the boys back in the day from Laura Secord. They're the winners of Battle of the Bands. Live right here on News Talk 610 CKTB.
Rumble in your head, girl in your bed, and drink all over the ground. That's enough. You've had too much, and baby, you're a rolling stone. It's a night rumble. Drink fine champagne, wear gold chains. But where is your misery? The day goes blue, it goes red for you. So take off your hat and shoes. Ashes on your coat and a frog in your throat. You look from across the room, but she's got another man. She gon' do the best you can. It's a night rumble.
Live from 12 Yates Street in the Garden City, St. Catharines, this is the Jim Fannon Show on News Talk 610 CKTB. Call anytime. 905-688-2582. Toll free at 1-877-610-CKTB. Pound 610 on the Bell Mobility Network or 61010. And now, Jim Fannon.
I was lost but refused to be found. It's time that I got my feet back on the ground. No business here, nothing to spend, so I sit here waiting my slow coming in. I heard there's a place out far in the west. There's no one to chat with, somewhere to rest. I've been out of my head for weeks, I can't count these oncoming problems I must surmount. I come from the places that you have never
Back.
seen.
I am Jim Fannon. That's Billy Sadler and Back in the Days and the boys.
Far and wide for someone
Nicely done. Secord should be proud. Thank you, Mike Balsam.
Aching to love, the sky feels for the sea.
Billy Sadler, Cole Shannon, Jesse Day, and Scott Robinson. Again, thanks to Mike Balsam. Calls me up and says, hey, Secord's got their Battle of the Bands coming up. Can I have the winners play on your show? I'm like, yes, indeed you may, and I will be there. I paid my $10 to get in to a nice 14-year-old couple girls. who, when I went out to charge my phone in my car because it dies all the time on site in important gigs, on the way back, says to me, "Are you Jim Fannon?" I'm like, "Yes, I am. Thank you for asking." She pulls out a sign that says Jim Fannon, no pay. Give me my $10 back. I'm like, "Thank you. Take that." Took the note home. Sweet. Billy Sadler and the boys back in the days will play another bumper and then a full song for us on the way back. You're saying, "Yeah, you got it right, Jimmy." These guys are coaching me from the high school kids, for crying out loud, coaching me along today. So they'll give us a full track, and then we'll talk to them at the quarter two. Right now we're going to hit the Niagara Wine Festival in my hot little hand. I'm looking at the program. I'm so proud of Grape and Wine, or Niagara Wine Festival. Sorry, doesn't matter how you try to rebrand it. A little bit of confusion in this year's program, though. First of all, let's start with the park access times. Friday, we're open at 5, go till 10:30. Saturdays, there's 2 Saturdays, 2 Fridays. Here we go, 2 weekends. So the Fridays, 5 to 10:30. Saturdays, 11 to 10:30. And then Sundays, noon to 8. So that's your park access times for Grape and Wine. I'm not even going to try and Niagara Wine Festival. I don't know. NWF? Friday, September 19th. I'm showing no opening lineup, but I am seeing Friday, September 19th, the main stage. Hotel California is a tribute to the Eagles. Yay. I can't wait. Sounds great. Saturday, September 20th. Garden of Eden pulls up at noon. So what is with jamming all the good local acts? And I know Garden of Eden because they played here, and they are, I don't even think they're high school students. One might be. They're mostly elementary students, I believe. But these are the students from Ryson Studio of Music. And Damie has been in, and these kids, girls, women, played for us, and they will blow your mind. Their youth and their talent. I think they covered Monster Truck. And the lead singer, Eden maybe, nailed it. What a voice. You'd like to see these guys, girls, women. Garden of Eden is on at noon. And they should be later in the day. And other than identifying them from Ryson's music, it says nothing about them being from St. Catharines, which is going to be common in this brochure, unfortunately. Soul Jam, not sure who they are, but 20 years experience. Soul Jam been mixing Chicago and Texas blues and R&B, soul, Motown, providing the right formula for a party. So they're in at 1. This is on Saturday the 20th. Stereo Flavor, Toronto band. Trouble and Daughter, Toronto. Desire, a U2 tribute. Oh, goody. Didn't these guys just play Ripfest? I heard they were good, but I hate U2. Or tribute bands, for that matter. So I've got my fill of the Eagles. Desire. I'm thinking people are all gassed on wine. They don't care who's playing. But maybe they want familiar tunes to sing along to. I don't know. So 3 Toronto acts close out the opening Saturday, September 20th. Sunday the 21st. Seen People's Choice winner, Cardinals. Not the Cardinals, just straight up Cardinals. Let's jam them in because they're one of the most popular Niagara new acts, rising acts, good church boys. Rusty plays over at Central. Levi, I think, Southridge, I think. Rogers. Miles Rogers is crazy playing that bass. Very connected, good type of kids. that can play. Let's jam them with the first act in the park at 30:00 on Sunday and make them play for 6 people. That's good. Maybe you want to get out early and come back later. Royal Wood is in, whatever that is. Thought Royal Wood was something completely different. Elton Roan, a tribute to Elton John. Oh, goody. Sunday, September 21st, he closes it out at 5 o'clock, another cover band. Excellent. Jonesy. Okay, Jonesy's a great local act. Paul No Drama La Llama is a good man. Even though he's a realtor, I like these guys. They get Garden City props. They actually get acknowledged as being from St. Catharines. So Friday, September 26th, Jonesy will come on at 6:30. Let's jam them with the opening act for 10 people. And then the Caverners close that night out. That's the Friday night at 8 o'clock. The Caverners are come in. And if they were from Niagara Falls, Welland, and St. Catharines, you wouldn't know it. Caverners. Description says nothing about being from Niagara. And then Saturday the 27th, Flat Broke, which consists mostly of members of Caverners, Mikey Wainwright and crew, Rick Labrie. It says here, Mike, Rick, and Doug met when they joined a Beatles tribute band. See above, it should say. And they're from Niagara. Okay, so let's not go out of our way to hide the fact that these kids are from Niagara, and let's stop putting them up first. So at 30:00 on Saturday, Flat Broke, which should play at midnight when everyone's juicing it and having a good time like they usually did at the basement at the Pepper for a decade or more. Yeah, let's put them up at noon. There'll be 5 people out there tapping their feet. Oh, I'll be one of them. So that's Saturday, September 27th. Mandeville's come up at 3:15. Serena Prine will get in. They'll play for us. Again, no mention. Well, they don't just play, they combust, exploding outward from the stage. Their sincerity and energy enveloping the crowd, transforming them from passive audience and taking them on a journey soaked in whiskey, sweat, and tears. They're from Niagara. Do you think anyone buys these things, reads these things that are from out of town? Barbarossa. Hey, based in St. Catharines. Hits the stage Saturday, September 27th at 5:30. 5:30 to 7:30. And then, let me guess, X Prime, no. Cardinals, no. No, another great local act to headline things on the way out Saturday night, end of the festival, Wheat Kings. A tribute to Tragically Hip. What, Practically Hip was busy? Hate Grape and Wine. Grape and Wine Parade is now called the 63rd Annual Meridian Grand Parade. No mention of grape, no mention of wine, no mention of Niagara. Wicked. Great job rebranding. It starts at Lake and Welland. And the Pied Piper Parade, which was always my favorite, usually it lands on my birthday. I got to go to the Pied Piper, man. Used to be my I haven't been to that since I was probably 8 or 10. It's the grape. No, sorry, I'm reading from the pamphlet here. Okay, so the Pied Piper Parade starts in Montebello Park, corner of Lake and Queen Streets. Saturday, September 21st. Parade at 11 a.m. Register at 10 a.m. It's the Great Grape Parade. Described as, Mr. Grape has been anticipating his retirement day and invites the children of Niagara to help him welcome the Niagara Grape and Wine Festivals. What? The what? Welcome to Niagara Grape and Wine Festival's new grape mascot. What's the Niagara Grape and Wine Festivals? Okay, so we got a new grape mascot coming in for the Niagara Grape and Wine Festivals, but I thought the covers... I don't know. He's going to pass the torch to the newest grape ambassador. Dress in your grapiest costume as we celebrate our grape growers in downtown St. Catharines. Thank you. I think I see Niagara Grape and Wine Festivals in there. I think I see grape a number of times. Grape growers, St. Catharines. And the map is unreadable. And I don't need glasses. Right after this bitch session. Back in the Daze comes back with a full tune, and then about 5 or 6 minutes with me to find out what they're up to, what gigs they got coming up to, and how much they really like Mike Balsam. Is he really all that in a bag of chips? All that and more right after this. I am Jim Fannon. This 610 CKTB.
I tried to make the best of my problems, even though I knew that they weren't small. I heard you wanted things to be more real. I only wish that they were real at all. If you wake up and see my footprints outside your door, I hope you remember.
You're listening to the Jim Fannon Show on 610 CKTB.
1, 2, 1, 2. Hello there, where are you from and what's your name? What does it matter? It's all the same. Forget that drink in front of you, babe, and I'll show you what we could do. Got my head in the gutter, but my mind's on you. And I underestimated all the things that you do. And baby, I'm not ashamed of you. I see you got the things that I need, and I got the guts. You better save your ifs, ands, and your buts. Please take me to that place. From the day I lay my eyes on you till the morning time, when you lost your shoes, I couldn't wait for you to take the love from my heart and harvest all the tears from my eyes. You know those understandings that weren't understood, and the things that I did that I thought would be good. Well, just forget them, I'll try it again. Cause baby, you're 10 out of 10. You've been in, you've been out and around. It's hard to keep my feet on the ground when you sit there and look at me. Don't try me. I see you got the things that I need, and I got the guts. You better save your ifs, ands, and your buts. Please take me to that place. From the day I lay my eyes on you till the morning time, when you lost your shoes, I couldn't wait for you to take the love from my heart and harvest all the tears from my eyes.
Nicely done, Secord. Laura Secord's own back in the days. That is Billy Sadler. Plays the drums, lead vocals, little percussion. Cole Shannon, lead guitar. He's been known to have a banjo in his hands, mandolin. Does some vocals as well. Jesse Day, banging off the keyboard there. Thanks for coming in, boys. Sit wherever you want. Now, Joel, who's going to attempt this guy's last name for me?
Levchinsky.
Levchinsky. That's exactly how it doesn't look. Scott Robinson on the bass. Nicely done, boys. What are you guys up to? And let's get this straight. I want to be straight about this. Mike asked me, can they play? But did you know that you were winners? The winners get to play here on the show. Did you know that?
Yeah. That was announced at the Battle of the Bands. That was the grand prize, was we get to play at this show here.
Okay, good. Okay, because the guys that booked you, Lisa Bitter, said they have no idea that they were coming in as winners. I said, no, we're all good. Tell me about Balsam. Is he all that? I ran into this guy a bunch of times during politics. He's moderated some debates. His volunteer work over at Kojiko, plus everything he does behind the scenes there. But he can't be that.
He is all that. He is all that. Yeah.
Somebody just
really
texted
cool
me. He was a sweetheart. They went to high school with him, and he was an absolute sweetheart.
I don't know about sweetheart.
Who said to say that, actually? So, Billy Sadler, thank you very much for coming in. What's changed since the last time I saw you? Last time we were doing the Hockey Night in Canada theme for Wainwright, I think, traveling around with this Laura Secord crew. What else is going on with you?
Well, we just wrote another album with the band here back in the days, and I got a bit of a haircut.
Yeah, I see that. What happened to the fro, man? You had that.
The fro is gone.
Okay.
It's just down to the wood now.
Yeah, I like it much better, man. I don't know about the girls. The girls seem to like the hair, but I'd much rather shave it right down to the wood. So good on you, brother. How about coming up gigs? What else we got cooking for you guys?
Right now, we all graduated high school, so we're all going to university in September.
You say that like you're proud of it. It's high school, dude. Like, big deal. So you got out of high school. It took you 6 years. So what?
Well, we're changing. We're in a transition period right now, sort of. Like we're doing house parties right now the rest of the summer. We've got a few more gigs, just private stuff going on right now. And then we're looking to get a few more shows in Toronto. And then the next summer we're hoping to do some higher-end shows, some festivals, some stuff like that. So right now we're just booking.
Scott Robinson you're listening to right now. Are you the spokesperson of the band since you just stepped right up to the microphone? You're like, take that from that guy.
I do a lot of the booking stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
Good.
He's a man.
All right, so tell me about finance and how much does it take you to put to an album like this together? Is it any good quality, or is it going to be like some of the stuff on and off? I hear it's really shrill in the high end. It doesn't catch the bottom end.
No, I think it's really good quality.
Your first album was great and well written too, and I kept going back to it. I put it on my iTunes, and I kept going back going, oh, it's back in the days. So I'm proud of you guys, and I don't say that. I mean, if you suck, I'll tell you. And are you all together on your new stuff, or do you ever find that you're doing it out live and you're like, oh, we're wandering all over the place. This isn't tight.
No, on the most part, we feel pretty together. I'm pretty comfortable where we are.
Good. How long you guys been playing together?
This is our fourth year.
Second album?
Yep.
And how many songs on this new album?
There's 5 on this one.
All right. Did you bring a copy for me to listen to?
We did.
Nice. Nicely done.
Absolutely.
Now, you haven't said a damn thing. Who are you and what do you do?
My name is Jesse Day.
Jesse Day on keyboards?
Keyboard, yeah.
Yeah, and you're obviously the handsome one of the... Jeez, you guys are all not bad looking. And so, what do you guys? You've got a van. You're just traveling around, or you're just packing this stuff in your cars like normal?
Cars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, back in the days,
tight.
van. Yeah.
Now, who do you guys look up to locally as far as bands go? I've had a lot of them in here. Of course, you must be getting out there. I see Cops on Commission. You know those guys?
Yeah, I know them. I've seen their shows before. They're great.
Yeah. I'm working on those guys. Maybe we did have Cops on Commission in. Hey, Drew, I think we did have them once. Yeah, we did have Cops on Commission in. But who else do you look up to that's done a decent job in town here?
X Prime, you just had them in, yeah. Definitely a fan of them. We played a show with them this fall, I think.
Yeah.
Where are you playing with them?
We played the Hinterbrook Stone Festival with them. We opened for them there.
Nice. X Prime. They got a lot of energy and a really good cover band, but another band where you appreciate their original stuff like Cardinals. I mean, I'm sure they can play cover tunes, but there's nothing like their original music, man. And talk about a tight band. Have you seen them out?
Cardinals, I've seen them a bunch of times,
Yeah.
for sure.
Who are you guys collaborating with? Anybody else? You moonlighting at all, or is it just you guys and you stay in the crew? You don't let the guys go out.
We've done a few shows with like local friends, like people from we all went to Lower Seacourt High School, so that's a big music school, big art school. So we were lucky to have a lot of people that were in music there. Like the Bens, they all graduated from there. We've done a bunch of shows with them. They came and played songs.
I've caught the Bens at the Gorilla Pop-Up for scene over here in the Standard parking lot. Yeah, I caught a little bit of them. They're getting a lot of ink around town.
They are. They're very good, yeah.
When are you guys going to let Cole Shannon say something on the microphone, or he just wants to look pretty too?
I just nod and
yeah, I see you do that very well. Is your neck sore? Cole Shannon, Billy Sadler, Jesse Day, and Scott Robinson all in the band back in the days here. They are the winner of Laura Seacord's Rock Search. Who else you guys play against? There were some good bands there, man.
Yeah, there was Frank's Bus Brass Band.
They were good?
Yeah, because, I'm in that too.
Oh, yeah, you had to moonlight in that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got some shows coming up.
Who else?
Conquer the Crash.
Was that an all-girl band?
Conquer the Crash?
Were they mostly girls?
No, there was one girl in that.
Okay.
There's also Morning Dwellers. They're doing some really good stuff right now. They just put out a new album.
These are Monologues. Also one more. No.
And then there was Blink 287, which was a Blink 182 cover band.
Oh, cool. I am Jim Fannon. They are back in the days. They are the winners of Laura Seacord's Rock Search. Catch them online on Facebook, on Twitter. Drew Comerford running the show today. Thank you, Drew. Tom Schmore taking pictures. They'll be on Facebook later. I am Jim Fannon. I'll catch you Monday to Friday next week, 5 to 7. But for now, I am out.
Go get it done. 7, 8, but it ain't finished yet. Its ignorance is only bliss to the inconsiderate, and it's cold and mold crawling through the window wells. Where roll can't sound like dinner bells. It's a hold up, smoked out, breathless and choked out. No help for those who don't help them.